Tēnā koutou katoa e te whānau, no mai haere mai, welcome into round 5 of the Rapid League, coming to you live and exclusive on Sky Sport from Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre in Pukekohe. The Franklin Bulls hosting the Nelson Giants in your first game, and coming up at 7:30 we have the NZNBL. I am Taylor Johnson, and joining me is Tall Black legend and current Tuatara player, Rob Lowe. Rob, thanks for joining us. What are you expecting from this game?
I'm really excited to see the Giants shooting, and then the Bulls. You know, they're coming out with energy. They're trying to get points on the board and knock these Giants off.
Rapid League, for those of you unfamiliar, is 4-minute quarters. Hence why it's rapid. It's nice and quick. This is the standings. The Tauranga Whai, Nuggets, Tuatara and Saints all up there. The Whai, the only team yet to drop a game in this competition. So the Nelson Giants will be in their traditional blue, and the Franklin Bulls been sporting a different kind of rapid jersey this year. The red, white and black of Counties Manukau. Let's look at the starting 5 for this Giants team. Inwood, who has been shooting the lights out in the Rapid League. Adams, Nickel, Matthews and Sammy Dempster still kicking along, but in the Rapid League. Rob Lowe.
Yeah, love to see it. You know, Tall Black, Sammy Dempster, shooter. You know, he's going to be providing leadership on the court for them.
I love they use the word leadership and not experience. Leadership.
I believe he might be the captain of the main team as well. So definitely leadership, not experience. Although he does have a vast bank of experience.
Perry, Hughes, Calso, Sewell, and it's a debut in the Rapid League and potentially in the Souths for Noah Williams today in the 3 jersey for the Bulls. Take a look at the Chemist Warehouse head-to-head, and when you're averaging more points conceded, it's not really a good thing for you if you're the Franklin Bulls.
Yeah, nah. I mean, they're not doing as great as they'd want to start the season, but I think coach will have them fired up, ready for this one.
There are your match officials on screen for the Rapid League. And just like how we like to blood new players through the Rapid League, we also do that with the match officials. Great opportunity for everyone to learn. Rob Lowe.
Feel like that was a loaded question at me, but I think the refs are doing a great job. You know, it's experience for them as well, and you love to see the game growing in New Zealand.
Well, this Franklin Bulls Rapid League team, they lead the competition in steals, averaging 5 per game in 16 minutes of basketball. It's pretty good. And well, for the Nelson Giants, they dominate the offensive boards in the Rapid League, averaging 21 per game. Again, that's a lot of 21 second chance opportunities there.
That's a lot of easy buckets for them. I wonder if Sam's leading the charge there.
And you know what? He is. He is their #1 rebounder. Sam Dempster there, as we mentioned, all of the experience, 35 years old. The Rapid League, though, is great for those youngsters as well who are coming out of school and coming back from university over in the States, and having someone like Dempster is massive for their learning experience.
Yeah, I think it's great, you know, especially all the high schoolers coming in and you know, testing their mettle against men and full professionals. It's awesome for their development, and you know, whatever they go on to in the next chapter is great for them.
Calso there in the 8 jersey for the Franklin Bulls, the 18-year-old at a Pukekohe High School. Tipping off against Josh Nickel, captain of the Samoa national team. And we're underway at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre for your Friday night hoops, starting with the Rapid League, and it is the Franklin Bulls with first possession. And straight away, who else but Sam Dempster coming up with the steal. Matthews just taking his time, surveying the options, gets it back from Dempster.
A bit stagnant here on that offense, first play of the game, finding the inside.
Nice cut through from Nickel, and he registers the first points of the game for the Giants.
Some switching defense here from the Giants early. It's interesting to see.
Again, getting another hand to it was Sam Dempster, but diving on the ball was young Hunter Saville. Saville, one of two players who was in the under-18 team that went to Germany in this team. Saville and Calso returning to the Bulls. Hughes inbounds to Saville, gets it back. Again, that pressure on defense from the Giants has been massive in the opening few minutes.
And great hustle diving on the ball.
Oh, step back deep, three-ball attempt, and it's good from Brody Perry.
Carter celebrating there at on the out of bounds as well. He's excited, getting ready for the main game.
The Rapid League providing inspiration for Jace Carter. He can certainly shoot the ball himself. The spin move and the footwork was excellent for Cooper Adams. Calso gets it in. And unable to finish that one underneath. Pushing the pace, trying to get around and left wide open on the right corner. Open look, and the O-board was good, and oh, gets it back.
Last touch of one on Perry Calso. Inbounding here is number 1 for the visitors, Elijah Inwood.
Inwood with the ball. I mentioned he's had a stellar season in the Rapid League. Nickel wants to go with the three-party, and he joins in.
A lot of shooting on the Nelson team this year. They're leading the league in the main league in shooting. I think they're doing pretty well in Rapid as well.
And another steal. That's about 3 steals so far for the Giants, and finishing at the cup too. Wanting to get in on the three action is Peyton Hughes. Oh my goodness, we're only scoring in threes at the moment, Rob Lowe. Matthews drives, does a little dish off to Nickel, gets a slap on the wrist from Perry. Take a look at this, quick catch and shoot.
I'd love to see a bit more defense in the Bulls here. Next few possessions, you know, Nelson's scoring at will. We're getting a lot of easy looks at the hoop or kick out threes.
Sam Dempster taking a seat. And it will be Nickel at the free throw line.
Josh Nickel sitting up here for an extra on upper.
Doesn't capitalise on the opportunity, so bringing the ball downhill is Saville to Perry. Hughes wants to drive and won't get the bucket, but will go to the Chemist Warehouse strike.
Like that action, getting downhill and putting some pressure on the rim.
We saw Peyton Hughes shoot a three from the corner. Well, in the Sal's, every time he comes on, he's 100% from the three-point land. Interestingly, the Bulls didn't play Arahi Marsh this Rapid game. In fact, he wasn't listed on the PSR. He's the #1 scorer. Going to play a rotation. The Giants trying to cook something up there. It's that defense you asked for, Rob Lowe, but getting his hand in the passing lane, but tidied up by Verricchio. Shot clock winding down. It's an off-balance, haphazard 2-ball. Is that going against Nelson?
I think it is. I'm not sure how. It just looked like everyone fell over. I would like to no call there, but ref must have seen something else, so we didn't different angle than us, and you know, made the right call.
I'd love to see Rob Lowe say, "You're gonna use that on Sunday, ref. You made the right call." Tuatara will be playing the Giants on Sunday from Event Finder Stadium. Maybe you'll have Casey Frank and Andrew Mulligan on the sideline, giving you a bit of stick. Kelso, one of many local players in this Bulls team out of Pukekohe High School, averaged 24.8 points per game in New Zealand secondary schools for them. Big scoring from Kelso. Here's Inwood. That is the man who is the key to this team, but they've gone back. Court violation.
A little bit of miscommunication there. I don't know who's to blame, but it's not what you want with 40 seconds left on the clock.
He's made 11 three-pointers in the Rapid League, has Inwood. Averages 13.75 points per game in the Rapid. And now it's with the Bulls. Peyton Hughes just fighting his way to the cup, gets a second chance opportunity and delivers. Full court pressure going to be applied here as well by the Bulls.
I don't mind that foul. You know, 20 seconds left on the clock, you've got a foul to give, you may as well pressure a little bit extra. And look what's happened from it. A turnover.
So last possession will, you'd think, sit with the Bulls in this first quarter. 12-9. The Giants got off to a good start, but the Bulls have managed to claw their way back into it and into the lead. 5 seconds left on the clock, and he loses the handles. There's Hunter Saville. 2.7 seconds left. Who are you getting it to?
Lob play for Perry here. I was wrong.
Peyton Hughes. Oh, not fouled on the triple. That
Finish!
was excellent. Oh, off the block shot. Regathered, put it up. Garrett Kelso.
Way to stay with the play. What an end to the quarter.
You love a circus shot like that. 14-9, the Bulls leading by 5 after the first quarter. If you're the Giants, if you're sitting there in the little huddle, what are you saying? What does your team need to do?
I think it was taking care of the ball a little bit more better, and then just closing out on the 3-point line. They've had a few frees balls.
And for the Bulls, how do they continue to stay on top of the Giants?
Yeah, much better second half of that first quarter with their defensive pressure, keeping the Bulls in trouble, so to speak.
This Giants team do know how to score. They're second in scoring in the Rapid League. 39.7 points per game and 16 minutes of basketball is pretty good.
Must have been listening to old Phil Jones there.
Shooting at 66% from the field are the Giants. 57% for the Bulls too, nothing to shy away from. It's Peyton Hughes leading the scoring with 7 points. Dempster has seen enough. He's back out on court in that Rapid League All-Star 5. But as you mentioned, super experienced, played over 200 games in the South. And will probably get plenty of minutes as well in the next game too.
Yeah, he still plays quite an important part in the main team. So got to monitor his minutes in the Rapid League, so he's fresh and ready to go.
Definitely one of the glue players for this Giants team.
He's been there for many years now. He's one consistent they've always had.
Since 2008. I was still in intermediate school. That was a long, long time ago. Perry from the perimeter. He banks the triple. It's Franklin Bulls team on quite some scoring run. 17-9. Trying to put an end to that is Inwood and does just that with the reverse. Kelso dishes it off. Back in the hands of Kelso. It started to close up with him with a blue wall in front. Gives it to Perry, feeling himself. No one crashing the boards for the ball, so that's an easy pick up for Nickel. Riccio kicks it out to the right corner for Nickel. That one a bit overcooked, but who's there for the O board? Sammy D puts it up. Want to drive to the cup behind the back dribble, gets it out. Back inside for Perry. Wants to go toe-to-toe with Dempster. It's a tough finish from Perry. Giants have cut the lead down to 6. Riccio to Sam Dempster in the left corner. The ball doesn't drop for him, so it will be Kelso. Peyton Hughes wanted the deep release and he finds the bottom. Peyton Hughes is money at that 3-ball perimeter. Gonna go quickly here. Sam Dempster does his best and does enough to stop that fast break opportunity from Noah Williams.
Getting a bit messy here from the Giants.
We've been a long time without actually having any whistle. I just realised it's been end-to-end stuff. That's the first whistle we've heard in a while. We love just seeing the boys out there playing. Let them play. Looks like Sayapua Pakarangi onto the court for the Bulls for the first time in this game. Another 18-year-old out at Te Kaupapa o Ruamata in Rotorua. Inwood. Can't get that 3-ball to drop, and it's another rebound for Kelso. And trying to smother him and steal the ball, fortunately unsuccessfully, was Verricchio. Minute left in the first half of the Rapid League. Franklin Bulls in control at the moment. The Giants started off well, but as you said, Rob, just got a bit messy. Pakarangi pushes it back out to Hughes. Mid-range jump shot.
Love the Bulls to find their way inside against the switching defense that the Giants are playing.
How hard is it to play against defense when it's doing that?
Well, you just slow it down a little bit and find what you want, find the mismatch you want to attack. It's not that hard to go against if you take your time and pick your outcome.
I guess that's what the Giants aren't doing well, is taking their time when that is happening. It's all a bit frantic. Inwood just gets a bit of a settler for this Giants team. Oh, great steal coming in from Inwood, and he's going to cut the lead, and smartly held as well to force the foul, and he'll go to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line. Scan that QR code and get amongst Chemist Warehouse's initiative to get hoops in schools. If you're in the Tasman, Canterbury and West Coast region, get your school hoop upgraded. Get one if you've never had one. Register there, because every free throw that is made, they put money into the kitty. So Rob, on Sunday, make sure you're accurate with your free throws. It's for the children.
I'll be accurate. Hopefully I can get some calls.
That's one thing. You got to get to the line, right? That's the first one. You know what? It never really goes the way of the biggest guy on the court. Inwood adds the extras for the kids. For the kids. So we're using a BNZ player timeout here. Every team gets one each half. If you don't use it, you lose it, hence why they're going to use it now. So scan that QR code and you can score your ticket to the big game. That means you can get your community group together, your basketball group. It doesn't even need to be a basketball team. It could be a football team. And then you might be inspired to play basketball. Scan that QR code and we've got 5,000 tickets to give away across the country, starting from TSB Stadium in Invercargill all the way up to Event Finder. You can watch Rob Lowe in action. Oh, and another steal. It's the aggressiveness has come back from the Giants and they've cut the lead down to 3. And I can almost guarantee that the steal was not on the cards after doing the BNZ player timeout. You'd be pulling your hair out, really.
If it was a coach timeout, he would be fuming right now. I think he'd still be fuming after a turnover out of the timeout. It's one of the worst things you can do.
22-19, just when it looked like the Franklin Bulls were in the driver's seat for this game, the Giants have chopped that lead right back down to 3 points. Let's take a look at some of these stats. Do it for me. Hughes leading on 10. Perry not far behind on 8. And Wood leading the charge as he does for the Giants. Scored a season high 19 points against the Rams, did Inwood in the Rapid League. Sam Dempster, he hasn't even been on court that much in this Rapid League game. He's already got the most rebounds.
Yeah, just experience. Right place, right time.
Again, leading in assists, experience. And one block by Nickel, which ended up in quite a good little highlight reel for the Bulls. And the steals 4 for the Giants. See the Sal's player standing around. Dom Carmen-Pluto injured. See at the back there, not suiting up this evening on Friday. So first game of the weekend, so your Friday, we've got the Bulls and the Giants, and then tomorrow the Fire will host the Rams, the Hawks host the Nuggets, and then the Jets host the Southland Sharks. And then on Sunday, the Tuatara play the Giants, and then the Saints will host the Bulls. The first possession in the second half goes by way of the Bulls. They want to redeem themselves with a play after that horrendous play up. Oh, the player timeout, and I'll go to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line early.
It's always good to get your first shot of the half at the hoop. Get fouled on it, get some freebies.
Hunter Saville, 17 years old, the St. John's in Hilton. Second season with the Bulls for Saville. playing when he was 16 years old, as we see very often in the Rapid League. That one well and truly away for the Giants, and it will be possession back with the Bulls. Bit of a floor wipe here. What are you liking that you're seeing from either team?
I'm loving that the Bulls are getting downhill, getting to the hoop, getting to the foul line a lot. And although that last shot was able, it was a good shot. I don't know if he practices that shot, but from what it looked like, it was what he practiced, and it was a good look. Just couldn't quite get it to go.
What's the call here? I thought that was a travel, but then I think we are going for a foul.
If it wasn't a travel, it must have been a block, and they've carried on and got another foul call. I'm not too sure. Again, we have one.
Match official went like this and then went like that. So, oh, sorry. People at home can't see me going this and that. I'm just doing a little dance here in commentary.
We have a different angle than the refs do. Okay.
I see Casey Frank has groomed you to be diplomatic.
Yeah, I still have to work with the refs. I can't talk openly like you.
Nickel gets the bounce pass. Good ball movement around the perimeter from the Giants, and they get an offense overboard. Second attempt. Doesn't get there. And Nickel whacks it out of bounds, so Perry will inbound the ball.
They didn't make it there, but it's two good looks. A lot of good ball movement. You know, everyone touched the ball. Good actions from the Giants there.
Probably better looks than what they were doing in the first and second quarter.
Yeah, definitely.
There were 4 Nelson Giants players in the paint there, and somehow Saville managed to score that. Matthews unsuccessful on his tray ball attempt. Perry wants to storm down, and there's a ball to the face there for Matthews, and Dempster went flying too.
I don't know how no one took a charge on that, to be honest with you, but very good pressure on the rim, I guess. He's at the line now.
It wasn't pretty, but we got the result that he wanted. Oh, Brody Perry, 21-year-old out of Pukekohe High School. It's been 4 years. Can't believe I had to count on my fingers. I'm an accountant. What am I doing? 4 years, 4th season here for Perry. Two from two for Perry. He goes up to 10 points in this Rapid League game. Accelerating and scoring there is Cooper Adams, and one opportunity.
Love that from the Giants. You know, they've been pressed off the free throw, and they've attacked it as fast as they could. You know, got a mismatch down low and finished with contact.
Gotta ask, when you're playing and they're playing music in the background, do you pay any attention? Because like I notice here at Franklin Pool Leisure Centre, Rihanna is on repeat, like every week, at least 4 or 5 Rihanna songs. Are you like, oh, I'm sick of the song? Or is it you're just not even paying any attention?
No, honestly, I don't hear much outside of the lines. You know, sometimes it's even my coaches including in that. So.
Hughes with the high arcing floater, it didn't drop, bounces off the iron. Matthews again, another 18-year-old out of Nelson College. Fell on the floor somewhere. I think it was against Noel Williams. There he is there.
I think Sammy Dempster wanted a continuation play there. He wanted his bucket.
Oh, Williams, as I said, another 18-year-old on debut. Matthews in his second season. Four-point game now in the Rapid League. The hustle from Nickel is enough to dislodge the ball from Kelso's hands. Quick play too. Fires it back in field. It's messy. It ricochets off a Giants player. Kelso gets it back. Great move from Kelso. Tough finish.
I think the ref didn't count that. He's signaled baseline ball. But it was an acrobatic finish.
Right on the floor, so not to count.
Bonus?
Somehow we still got this. We still got there. We're still shooting for something.
More points for the hoops.
For the children, it's for the kids. So you know what? When you're being extra aggressive, Rob, on Sunday, if you're fouling, it's for the kids.
2 for 2 with the carry. Giants.
Lead is 6 for the Bulls. Matthews has Hughes on him. Inwood's been quiet for someone of his shooting capability in this game. Adams drives into the paint, kicks it out for Inwood, and he heard me and he said, I got you, don't worry. I'll throw a little tray ball your way. 9 points now for Inwood. Saville brings it down. Gliding his way through. The 17-year-old showing his aggressiveness.
More points for kids as well.
On the double there, for the newbies, number 9, Hunter Saville is going to be shooting for one more.
As we mentioned there, scan that QR code if you're in Tassie, Canterbury or the West Coast. You want to get some basketball hoops in your schools. Sometimes kids hang off them and they're really bent. You want a new one? We got you. Inwood can't get back-to-back triples. Pulling up for three-point attempt, unable to do so were the Bulls. Approaching the last 30 seconds. And oh, we've got another player on the court, and it's us, Mr. Tall Man. That's bigger. That's a bit of a cheat code, bringing on bigger in the Rapid League game. He's got to be a foot or like a head taller than everyone else right now. But Kelso doesn't even need to use him. So I got this.
Late change-up in the starting five, putting Bigger off the bench.
That's a really tough and confident finish. To confidently go into the paint like that with 3 players in front of you. And you're not the tallest guy.
That's why this Rapid League's really good for our development of our young players, you know, giving them a chance to showcase their skills where they might not otherwise get a chance.
Have you ever played in the Rapid? Have they ever just said, you know what, Rob, you can... Have you?
No, I haven't.
I was going to say, you got to feel like Bigger right now. Who must be like, give me the ball. Surely he's going to play some volleyball in this last few seconds.
I didn't think I'd see him on the court for Rapid. I thought he'd be listed, but not on the court. But here we go.
DKP made a little cameo appearance on the Rapid and absolutely ripped up being DKP and the size difference. Let's see what Bigger can do. Our first job, protect the paint. Or the perimeter, protect the perimeter. 0.1 seconds on the clock. He got it away, almost got the... No, not to be.
I think you can only do a tip 0.1 clock. So I don't think that would have counted, but good luck.
Good luck, they tried. They've still got another quarter to put things together. The Bulls have extended that lead. They were up by 3 at the half, and now they are up by 8. Giants, obviously the reigning Rapid League champions. Back to back. But the Bulls are playing probably one of the better Rapid League games that we've seen this season. What do the Giants need to change up to get themselves into the winner's circle?
I think they need stops. They need to string some stops together. Once they get that going, you know, they're getting good looks offensively. It's just getting stops and putting some points on the board.
Who's the danger man in the Bulls team? Like, who do they need to stop?
Peyton Hughes is having a great game so far. I think across the board, you just got to put stops together, 3 or 4 in a row. Get 3 or 4 buckets and you're back in the lead.
Four minutes to go in this Rapid League game. We're into the last quarter. Great assist from Nickel.
See if they can get a stop here, the Giants. Still in that switching defense. I'd love to see Bigger get a touchdown low.
You get to see him towering over everyone at 208 centimetres. Peyton Hughes loves that quick catch and shoot. Good overboard from Bigger, and he'll go to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line.
On offer, 3:28 remaining in this one.
Yeah, you mentioned it beforehand as well. There was a late change, Bigger out of the starting 5, and Zion Anderson to debut. Well, starting debut, should I say. First start for the Bulls, and actually in the cells altogether, coming up after this. Tip off at 7:30. In and out for the second attempt from Bigger. Great ball into the left-hand corner. Matthews drives. It'll go against Kelso. Stolen. That's not what the Giants need. Kelso does the layup. Oh, he's almost got another steal, Kelso, hustling.
Great effort there, young boy.
Giants have really ebbed and flowed in this game. Sometimes they have some really good scoring runs and great steals back to back. In this instance, they're in a bit of a lull. Hughes gets downhill quickly. Floater doesn't go down, but Bigger is there right underneath, and they are not afraid to be rough with Bigger under that hoop. Too easy for Bigger, throws it down. Didn't even really need to jump too much. The Tau kids loved it. Another 3-ball in response.
4-point play opportunity.
Inwood fouled on the release. So Bigger's taking a seat and Perry back on court. There. Observing his Giants players ahead of the Sal's game.
Looking grumpy as ever, old Fitchy.
Still one of my favourite mic'd up moments from Fitches. If people remember. You don't need to use too much of an imagination. I'll get another take here. Two and a half left in the Rapid game. 8 points is the lead for the Bulls. Make that 7. Nothing wrong with the shooting, as Rob Lowe mentioned, for the Giants. It's just the stops that they can't seem to get. They're disrupting there, but shooting at 50% from the field, pretty decent.
The 7 turnovers are also hurting them.
Saville threads his way through two experienced defenders and then driving the dagger in. Another move from the Bulls. Noel Williams. Bulls well past their average points per game. They averaged 37, they're at 43. Perry cleans up the board. Gets around the defense of Nickel. Looking for back-to-back triples from that left corner. Not able to get there, but Perry wants to go from the right.
Don't know about that shot, Perry. I think take your time there and get a good look, you know, with a minute 40 left on the clock.
Very athletic shot coming in from Matthews there.
43 plays, 35, Bulls in command here. Put to the floor. James Matthews will step up here, number 35.
Opportunity to eat into the lead. Does just that. The Giants are staying in arm's length, but they just can't seem to overtake this Bulls team. Williams. Sorry, now that's Saville bringing it down. Pakorangi leaves the ball behind him. So opportunity here for the Giants. Pull themselves back in. The bounce pass from Inwood down low. Dempster with the fake, accelerates, goes to the cup.
Good controlled finish by Dempster there. 5-point game.
Hughes misses the layup, so this opens it up for the Giants. Into the last minute, they need a score and they need another stop. They opt for the 3-ball attempt. Can't get there. Dempster not happy with that foul call. Was that the right shot, you think?
I think there was still a bit of time left on the clock. Probably could have got a slightly better shot. Maybe maybe going for a quick 2-for-1 opportunity. But I think at that point, you down 5, you've got to get a better look at the basket. Rely on your defense to get another stop, and then go down the floor and hit a game winner.
Matthews giving him plenty of stick. Hughes back to young Saville. Looking for the steal, unable to get there because Hughes provided the support. It's a quick 3 ball and well and truly short. Sam Dempster knows they need to go quickly. Matthews goes straight to the cup looking for an and one play. Doesn't get the ball to drop either. And it's a BNZ player timeout from Perry.
It's a good timeout just to advance the ball and get it in a better position. Take a little breath.
The Bulls need to score off this possession, because if they do, you have to think they've put it too far out of reach for the Giants.
See if they can do better from their BNZ timeout in the first half.
Well, they've held on to the possession thus far. It was dangerous, playing with fire. It's a deep triple attempt from Perry, and the putback from Pakorangi. The Hail Mary shot is not to be for the Giants, so it is the Franklin Bulls with a good win, a strong win over the Nelson Giants, who are back-to-back champions. They got the job done ahead of the Sales NBL game tipping off at 7:30. Inwood leading the scoring for both teams, but Hughes, Perry and Kelso all in double digits, which is massive for a rapid league game. Only 16 minutes of basketball, sometimes feels like 45. And the Givers Warehouse, the rebounds, Dempster with 7. A lot of rebounds for the Bulls team, and probably was the difference in the game. Assists again, Sam Dempster leading the way with all his experience. A couple of blocks in there too from Nickel and Inwood. And the steals, well, there was lots of steals for this Giants team, but like you pointed out, they had far too many turnovers, which ended up costing them. Don't go anywhere, that wasn't the final score. The final score was 45-38. But don't go anywhere, because we will have the Sales NBL game tipping off at 7:30. We'll also be live on TikTok as well. So join us there. If you're going to go pop out and about on your Friday night, you can take us with you on your phone. We'll see you very shortly. Okay, sweet. Thanks. Tēnā koutou katoa I te whānau, no mai haere mai ki puka kohe. Welcome in to your Friday night hoops on the NZNBL. We're into round 5 and it is the Franklin Bulls hosting the Nelson Giants. A very important game for both of these teams. The Bulls coming off a fantastic performance. And the Giants will be wanting to stake their claim on this competition. It's going to be a tight battle, both of these teams quite evenly matched. I'm Taylor Johnson. Joining me is Tall Black Rob Lowe, and someone will be putting on his shoes on Sunday. Rob, what are you expecting from these teams? You've played against the Bulls. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, the Bulls, a great defensive team. They're up and in and trying to steal the ball as much as possible, while the Giants, you know, they're leading the league in shooting right now, and you know, it's a bit of a battle of offense versus defense.
Scan that QR code or go to yourshout.vote and let us know who you think is going to win. The Giants currently leading that one with 58%. The Bulls 42%. I would assume that's because all the Bulls fans are in the building here in Pukekohe, and the Giants fans joining us from the beautiful Tasman area. Here are the standings. The Nuggets and Tuatara and the Rams all with just one loss each. Sharks, Saints and Giants complete that top 6. Giants 2 wins, 2 losses. There is 5 Bulls and Jets. Then the Hawks. Hawks yet to find a win this season. The Bulls wanting to back themselves here to get a win at home. These are the upcoming fixtures for the round. So Phi will play the Rams tomorrow. The Hawks host the Nuggets. Jets and the Sharks for your Saturday night. And then on Sunday, the Tuatara and the Giants. So the Giants team will be staying up here in Tamaki Makaurau for the next few days. And then one game after that on Sunday is the Saints and the Bulls. So both of these teams will have a short turnaround, 2 games in round 5. Do you prefer that, Rob, going short turnaround and just playing ball back to back, or do you prefer having those longer breaks?
Love playing basketball. Or hate training.
So that tells me you want to play more games close together because it means you train less.
More games. Day in between is perfect. You know, these guys, you know, staying in a hotel, eating team meals, it's good vibes.
Here is your starting 5 for the Giants. McNaught, Para Hunt, Smith, Milner, Lukanen and Judd. Judd has been having an outstanding season. And I'd love to figure out who he spoke to before the game. Let's have a listen.
Somewhat of a homecoming here for the star of the Giants, Liam Judd. Just quickly, 2 wins on the bounce, and they were big scalps as well, taking down the Saints in the airs. What's the mood like generally in the camp?
I mean, 2 good wins. We're stoked with it. But, I mean, it brought us back to 500. Like, it's not like we've gone on anything crazy. So we just sort of enjoyed the win that night and then went back to work on Monday. Like, we're, you know, back to business.
Absolutely. The Bulls, well, they present quite a unique challenge. One of the best rebounding teams in the league with the ability to score on anyone, really. What are the Giants hoping to do, and yourself, to pull down the victory here tonight?
I mean, yeah, they posed a threat on the O boards. They got a couple guys averaging 2-3 O boards a game. Even without DKP and Casey, they're still, you know, on the board. So be a physical game. Bulls are always physical, especially in Pukekohe, so just got to match that, if not beat it, you know, and then come out hungry.
And finally, looking for your first road win, obviously being strong at home, but what is the key to getting a road win versus what you do at home?
I mean, it's us v everyone else, right? At home, we've got the crowd as our, you know, they're backing us, they're our sixth man. We've got the best fans in the league at home, so it makes it easy, but you just got to come in here, band together, and just basketball's a game of runs, so they're going to go on runs, the crowd's going to be behind them. We're just going to stick together as one.
Thanks, Liam. Go well, mate.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Liam Judd coming off a career high performance, 34 points he scored against the Saints this season, paying dividends for him moving to the Giants. And here's your starting 5 for the Bulls. A big congratulations to Zion Anderson, his first start in the Sal's NBL. He's joined by Carter, Boyd and Witt. Witt has been having a season himself too. Leads the competition in assists with 9.8. And Cale Robinson completes the starting 5. And we spoke to Jace Carter just before the tip-off.
We're here with Bulls star Jace Carter. Jace, Nelson come here today with the most efficient offense in the league, especially around three-pointers at the moment. They've made 13 threes per game at this point in time. What areas do you reckon of the Giants' attack that the Bulls will have to look at in order to get the win today?
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, they're one of the best shooting teams in the league. Their fours and fouls are really good at stretching the floor out and spacing the floor. Just having hot hands and doing what Coach Dan tells us to do is really important, and making them put the ball on the floor and take tough threes is going to be an emphasis on the game for sure.
Absolutely, and conversely as well, the Bulls, you guys have been the best rebounding team in the league statistically. So what are the keys to your team's success so far this year and going into tonight's match?
Yeah, I just think Coach Dan's emphasis on wanting us to get second chance points and being the, like you said, the best deep rebounding team in the league, whether it's offensive or defensive. Just been a big emphasis within practice and within the game so far.
Absolutely, and just finally, the fans here last time out really made the difference, didn't they? And coming into this one, you expect a bit more of that?
Yeah, no, the fans have been great. It's a great city to be in Pukekohe, and just the support we've been getting so far, it's been really well, and we're excited to see them moving forward.
Excellent, Jace, go well.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Should be a great battle between these two teams. The Bulls, they are number 1 in offensive rebounds in the competition. Here are the Chemist Warehouse stats. Rob Lowe, what are they telling you?
Obviously, the 3-point field goal percent makes Giants leading, and they're leading the league in percents, I think. So keeping them off the line and forcing them into tough shots is what the Bulls need to do.
You're right, they lead the competition in 3-point field goal. 3-point field goals made. My English is not Englishing on my Friday night. And the Bulls are right in behind them, but interestingly, both teams are last and second to last when it comes to field goal percentage. Perhaps they're living and dying by the 3.
Keep them off the line and we'll see what happens. I think it'll be interesting today as well with Bulls, going small ball, quote unquote. See what the Giants go with here with Tohi inside and Lukanen, and see what they can go inside and get that mismatch.
Do you feel like every team that plays against you is playing small ball? I mean, everyone's small compared to you.
Not everyone. Not everyone. There's a lot of tall timber in the league this year. Just not the Bulls today, I guess.
You are right, they are undersized at the moment. But equally, the Giants aren't exactly boasting a whole lot of height.
Not so much height, but very, very strong.
Anyone with Tohi Smith-Milner is strong. He is hard to move. He is like running into a brick wall. I'm sure you can attest to that.
Yes, yes, very much so. He's a force. Nice dunk by Juddy there.
What are you expecting? What style of play are you expecting from this Giants team?
Yeah, I think that they really pride themselves on their teamwork, and they'll be playing for each other tonight, I hope. That's something Fitch has always wanted to do with his teams, and they play for their community, I guess.
Good to see a crowd building here in the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre in Pukekohe. Friday Night Hoops. Thank you for joining us. If you're joining us on FIBA YouTube, ESPN, Sky Sport, or on TikTok, a big welcome in to all our TikTokers. Do you have TikTok, Rob?
I don't. Do you have TikTok?
No, I don't. You're old. Match officials Brian Jones, Bryn Watson, and Danielle Cooge.
Brian Jones, I'm assuming the lead official there. He's been around the world officiating matches, so he's got a lot of experience there.
Fans young and old coming out to Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. Mike Fidget giving the last word to his troops. For them, what kind of dangers do you think they previewed for this Bulls team? Who do they need to stop?
I think slowing Carter down, Jace Carter. He's having a great start to the season. And then just the import combo of Boyd and Witt as well. They've got a great guard lineup for the Bulls.
The Giants started their season with a 1-point loss to the Rams, and then a loss to the Nuggets, but then got up over the Saints. A huge performance there, 97-95, and then a big win over the Airs last Saturday. So 2-2. The Franklin Bulls, they started their season against Rob Lowe and his Tuatara, went down 115-95, then lost to the Southland Sharks, a very undermanned Southland Sharks, 94-86. Then got a surprising win over the Rams, you'd have to say, because the Rams were in hot form. Ended their run at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre on Anzac Day. And then that 1-point loss to the Airs, a controversial one at that too. There were plenty of calls there. It was spoken about quite a bit on social media. And then getting a huge win over the Phi, 103-88. They'll be wanting to get their win percentage up.
I think both teams better than their record kind of shows. Both have knocked off two really good teams with the Saints and the Rams. So looking forward to this game. It's going to be a battle.
I think if anything, this league is so unpredictable because one team will absolutely blow out another, and then the next week they'll lose to someone who's like last on the ladder.
Basketball. That's why we love it. That's why we love the sport.
But it is about who shows up on the day or on the evening. And we'll find out very soon who is up to the task this evening on your Friday, round 5. Will it be the Giants on their Auckland tour? First game here, then on Sunday they play the Tuatara. Or will the Bulls get a strong win at home? Jace Carter not happy with the ball.
You'd think that would be sorted out already, but...
Ryan says, let's play on. So, to tip off, Carter up against Smith Milner. Carter gets up against the big man. And it is Carter Witt with the ball, as I mentioned, leads the league in assists.
Good fake handoff there.
And the first bucket early for the Bulls, and everyone around the Franklin Pool Leisure Centre puts out a sigh of relief because they can sit down.
I always want that to be once the other team finally scores, so the crowd can stay up for as long as possible, brings the environment, gets them going.
Interesting, because I was thinking, as a player, do you feel like, oh my gosh, these guys have been standing for like a minute and a half and we haven't scored a bucket? Do you get paranoid?
No, because we always score. But
okay.
I think it just brings the energy up.
I'm sure I've been at some Tuatara games where my feet are starting to get sore, but hey. Forget about that one. Smith Milner with a nice little put in.
Naughty pressuring up the floor. Good pressure, Naughty. Good full court pressure to start the game from the Giants.
Tie them out early. Oh, more than 8 seconds. My gosh, they played around with it.
Played around with it, and that full court pressure paying off from the jump.
See, my English not working, yours isn't. It's Friday, it's showing. Farahad at point for his team. Lukanen. Good vision from Farahad. It's the up fake from McNaught. Lukanen wants to go to the cup, and it's stopped by Robinson.
Good block. No one wanted to shoot it. I'd love to see Naughty shoot it or Lukanen shoot it. They're both wide open.
And we do often see McNaughty take those shots.
Yeah, he's shooting well this season.
Smith Milner, back-to-back buckets, and right from underneath the rim.
Just sneaking in there.
For someone so big, he just floats like a butterfly into that paint. Robinson with the triple, first 3 of the game by way of the Bulls, and they get the steal too.
Great full court pressure and back-to-back triples.
Darian Boyd making them pay, and that is 2 possessions that are going to haunt the Giants coaching staff.
Love the full court pressure from both teams coming out the game, at the start of the game.
Judd went flying in for the putback, but the bounce was unkind. Playing with fire again, almost got to the 8 seconds. Jace Carter, well, it opened up for him, but leaves the ball on the rim. Boyd with the O board. Best team in the league for offensive rebounds.
And there's another one.
Carter kicks it out to Boyd. Dishes it out to the left corner. Robinson! Oh, that's Anderson!
Anderson. Everyone's jumping in on the three-point party today.
Zone Anderson. First start in the Sal's game and delivering in the opening few minutes. And it's another turnover.
Juddy losing the ball. Oh.
They were looking for the highlight alley-oop, but it was a soft finish there in the end.
It's 2 points is 2 points.
Just like that, the Bulls have got out to a 9-point lead. Farahad fake steps in for the long range 2, has his eye in.
Settles it down a little bit.
Just trying to end that ball scoring run. Witt pirouettes and eliminates the shot.
Mid-range to mid-range.
Bulls are looking hot in the opening few minutes of this game. That's what home court advantage really does for you.
Good slip from Lukanen there. Oh, nice pass.
Judd throws it down. Witt looking for his options. Anderson gets it out to Boyd. Recently played in the G League, did Boyd. No one crashing the boards for the Bulls, so a board for the Giants.
I think you can get a better shot there. I think get a ball screen or get the ball moving.
Lukanen get the roll from the tip.
Tohi will say that's a pass. Not sure it was.
Just going to say that. Now that was a pass, but the hustle coming in from Judd is good.
Fast-paced game here, not many stops.
But we got a block, the first one of the game, by way of Jace Carter.
I think they've counted a gold hand there, so not even a block, just more points.
Must have been on the downward.
All right, first up here, we've gone to the prize cupboard.
Timeout from the Bulls just to slow things down a little bit, I think. Get their lungs under them.
That was a very fast opening 4.5 minutes, as you mentioned. 15-12, the Bulls with the lead. Shooting 66% at the moment. They're 9 from 6 from the field. As I mentioned before this game, both these teams are last and second to last in field goal percentage, so something they would have been practicing. I know we're early on in the game, but wanting to stay accurate.
Two turnovers apiece as well.
So fast start there for both teams. 5:43 on the clock. First quarter. Bulls up by 3.
Sammy Dempster into the game here. A bit more experience on the court now.
I believe the word was leadership used beforehand. 35-year-old, played and debuted in 2008.
Was that as a high school, did you think? Just straight out of high school?
Yeah. I don't know, you do the math, it's Friday. I'm not doing math, you do it.
I believe you said you were an accountant.
Clearly not a good one. Who gave me my CA? Take it back. Witt brings it down court. Bit more movement from this Bulls offense as well. Boyd tries to get around Dempster, does just that.
Great seal there by Bigger, just taking his man out, letting Boyd get a nice, easy layup at the hoop.
Bigger made a cameo appearance in the Rapid League. Per Hunt goes soaring towards the rim. Jace Carter picks up the foul.
And 2 plays in a row from the bigs, just taking their man out. That's called a Gortat there. Gortat screen, named after a famous NBA player. You'd love to see it as a big. Reward the big for doing that, I think. Give an assist.
And that's why I'm glad you're sitting next to me, because you're going to point out that every time a point guard scores, it's because the big did something.
Normally it is.
Chemist Warehouse are supporting hoops in schools. So every free throw that is made, money gets donated. Two from Per Hunt, averaging 22 points per game. Had heavy minutes too, him and Judd.
Another easy layup from Carter there.
It's very explosive, is Carter. Good vision, Lakonen, big mismatch, and Carter goes flying. That time it's a block.
That was a nice block, and very lucky not to hurt himself, losing his balance on the takeoff.
He is someone that kind of doesn't have regard for his own safety every time he's on that court. He will dive for any loose ball, he will get up for a block and drive hard.
The type of teammate you want to have. We've got pressure again from both teams.
Pakorangi on Dempster. A couple of changes from both teams, and it's an offensive foul. Saville onto the court. 17-year-old.
Both coaching staffs trusting their bench here.
And I like that. I like to see the rotation as Jace Carter rotates around and drives to the basket.
6 early points.
Overcooked that fast break opportunity in transition, so they're going to give the ball back to young Saville.
That's 4 turnovers from the Giants this quarter. I don't think Fitch will be too happy with that.
Saville, part of that New Zealand under-18 select team for the Albert Schweitzer tournament in Germany, just got back. So that's why we haven't seen him in the first couple games, but he has played since.
They had some great results over there.
All of our age grade teams have been playing very well. We are punching above our weight.
Or is it just where we're at these days? You know, we're just basketball powerhouse.
You said it.
Future's bright in New Zealand basketball. Watch this space.
Boyd can't connect with the triple. McNaught wants to push the pace down the court. Smith-Milner wide open. We know he can shoot from that perimeter, and the way he got that floater up. He knew Carter was breathing down his neck. He's like, you ain't gonna block this one.
It's tough with the left hand as well. Carter looking a bit shaken up.
We're going to have a shot at the line here.
Smith-Milner, another veteran in this league, made his debut back in 2012.
Trying to make a bit of noise up top. Here we go.
I believe still in school as well. It's only 30. Yeah, the math is mathing there.
There you go.
Played with the Bullets this year in the ANBL.
Had a really good year with the Bullets as well. Role increased this year, and it's paying dividends for him. Playing really well in the start of the NBL this year.
He's looking really agile too this season in the NBL. South NBL. They get the rebound there too. Matthews can't get the layup, but can't he? You want to talk about more of a role? That's someone who has really stepped up in 2026.
But he's having a phenomenal start to the season. And deservedly so. You know, working with him for the Breakers this year, hard-working player.
Yeah, breaker number 168. Debuted against the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. I'm sure there'll be lots of family watching since he's from Auckland. They would have made the trip down State Highway 1.
Hopefully there wasn't too much traffic for him.
Aucklanders know the struggle of South Auckland traffic. Carter successful with his first attempt. Carter's having a great season himself. 25 points per game. 10.8 rebounds as well. Averages a double-double. He's got 16 O-boards this season.
2 free throws for the kids there.
Four-point game here. Smith-Milner. Straight
pass
to
to
Fitch.
Fitch. Right on the money.
That's what happens when you're yelling from the sideline. They think you're a player. Fitch it.
Shooting pocket.
It's like, hey, someone's calling my name out the perimeter. I'm going to throw it. Oh, McNaughty getting his hand in the passing lane, but the whistle goes.
Giants in a zone here, just mixing up that defense a little bit.
For the 2-3, Robinson kicked it out to Witt, extended that arm, but doesn't get the roll on the rim.
It's a good look against the zone, you know, in the paint. Good layup, couldn't finish.
For Hunt, catch and shoot, Dempster with that second chance opportunity for Matthews, and again Dempster.
2 of them.
Back-to-back offensive rebounds for Sam Dempster. Whistle goes against young Hunter Saville. Second season with the Bulls.
That's why you have someone like Sam Dempster on your team. You know, he's just going to do all the work. He's going to make the shot. Just a net positive.
Averages 9 rebounds per game to Sam Dempster. And considering his limited minutes, pretty impressive. Oh, he faked the 3-ball, got it off to Smith-Milner, who's money. And 3-point lad.
I don't think anyone would have been mad at him shooting that either, so good look.
Smith-Milner is a great shooter beyond the perimeter. As we're all well aware.
Called a foul there on Tohi.
His first one of the game, but now in the bonus.
Camera didn't quite catch it. I think he's missed that first one.
I think by the look on Dan Ryan's face, he must have missed that one. Doesn't miss the second though, just bigger. 108 centimeters tall. He is certainly tall timber. And Terahant did everything right but put it in the net. Drove it to the cup well. Robinson.
Great fake, great patience. Get that shot off.
Buries another three. Robinson.
A great high-scoring first quarter from both teams.
Bigger gets an arm to that one. You're right, we love to see high-scoring games.
What the fans love to see. Not many stoppages, just free-flowing basketball.
Do you prefer more stoppages as a player to catch your breath?
I'm getting a bit older now, so a few is pretty good.
Lukanen wanted to get in on the three action. Phil Jones and Mike Fitchett not happy with it.
Foul on the Giants there. Straight to the bonus line.
Yeah, they are in the bonus. They go from down one end. Great try. Point scoring opportunity. And then giving up a couple free throws to Biggett. Played as a development player with the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix.
One for two from the line there.
Into the last minute of the first quarter here. The Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. Terahant. And Robinson did such a good job of just confusing those passing lanes with those long limbs. Boyd puts in the spin, kicks it out. Robinson has all the time in the world.
I think too much time. Good rebound, but bigger.
Overthought it. Boyd. He can't connect on the refund.
Nordy will hold it here for the last shot, I'd assume.
Yeah, about 1.5 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Winding down to 5 seconds now on that shot clock. Inwood gets that one blocked. 3 seconds left. Witt needs to throw it up and he gets it away. And we won't get a buzzer beater, but 28-22 is the first quarter score here from Pukekohe. Your Friday Night Hoops on the Sal's NBL. Don't go anywhere, we will be back with the second quarter after this. What's up, TikTok? We are live here. I've got Rob Lowe. Fire through your questions for Rob Lowe to answer. What are you thinking about the game? Who's going to win? I'm just reading all the... There's a lot of people watching, a lot of comments on TikTok. Someone said, where is this? It's 4 a.m. where I am. This is in New Zealand. Welcome. Not Australia. User 19370. Malik said, this DJ playing some freaky ass songs. Yeah, S&M by Rihanna does do that. Up the Nuggets. Who will win? Who do you think's going to win, Rob? It's one of the PG questions.
After the
here.
first quarter, I'm liking the Bulls right now.
Yes, Vic, it is cool that we have games on TikTok. We're in New Zealand. This is from Pukekohe. It's midnight in the USA. We'll talk to you in the second half. Welcome back to the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. If you are watching on TikTok, we will join you in the next ad break to answer some of those questions. Keep firing them through for Rob Lowe to answer. And if you're joining us on YouTube or on ESPN or Sky Sport, welcome back. It is a good contest here. The Bulls up against the Giants. A large Nonna pizza for $35. Scan that QR code or write down that code there as well, because it is available for the rest of the week.
Great start to the quarter from Nordy. That's just a nice, easy step in free. Not known for his shooting, but this year, shooting really well.
3-point game here. There's a lot of fans watching from the USA. I've noticed on our TikTok stream is quite a few players from the US in this Bulls team. So if you're watching there, pick the Bulls. That is your team. Witz from North Carolina, Boyd from Kentucky, and Carter from Florida. Sam Dempster, great job on the cut. Almost didn't drop for him.
He wanted the foul as well there.
We all saw that look. We all know the look. He gave the look.
What's the look? Is that that angry look?
You know the look, Rob. I see it on you like every game. It's a 1-point game now. It's a great start to the second from the Giants.
Both teams keeping the pressure up the court still.
There's that pressure was 2 on McNaughty. Judd from the left corner didn't put enough on that one. Boyd. And from Kentucky, here's Witt stepping up to the plate. Doesn't eat this time. But how's that overboard and hustle from Boyd?
Both teams keeping the ball alive really well.
Digger gets the whistle, and he'll go to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line, I think, for the 3rd or 4th time in this game.
More
money for the kids. For every free throw made, Chemist Warehouse are donating money to get more basketball hoops in schools around New Zealand, particularly in the Tasman, Canterbury and West Coast area.
Two there. Warming up at the line is Digger.
They're sending him there quite often in this game, so good to get locked in early. McNaught. Well, great footwork from McNaught. Just gave himself enough time.
Patience in the key there.
Robinson's liking this left corner. Dempster gets yet another rebound. Luukkonen into the paint. That's tough. A 3-point play from Luukkonen, one of the Finnish nationals.
Great patience on the post up as well. Going against the biggest guy on the floor.
Yeah, first time playing outside of Finland this year for Luukkonen. 203 centimetres, 23 years old, played 3 seasons in the Finnish league. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of the team that he was playing for, but there's like 25 letters in it. Boyd gets it back from Witt.
One of my favourite countries to play in was Finland.
Yeah? What team did you play for?
I didn't play for. I played the national team there.
Yeah.
The Tallbacks. We've had a couple tours there, and it's a wonderful country, and they love their basketball.
They do. Look, we've got viewers in Ghana, Uganda, Germany. The Bear Brother wants to know, what a great name on TikTok. What is your unbiased pick for the NZNBL finals? Well, we already know it's Tuatara, but who are you playing?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think it might end up being the Rams.
Rams. I'm liking the look of the Sharks.
Sharks are doing well, and they'll be full strength soon when everyone's healthy and ready to go.
Bulls, though, they look good too. They go on these really good runs and they'll have a really good game and then they'll drop one. But at the moment, it's anyone's game in the Sal's NBL. We mentioned beforehand, the team will be on hot form like the Rams, and then they come to the Franklin Pool Leisure Centre and go down to the Bulls.
Anyone can beat anyone.
People watching from Illinois, Alaska, Germany, welcome to the Sal's NBL. We're all the way down the bottom of the earth in New Zealand. Great basketball down here, though.
Nelson just staying in the zone here, just slowing the ball down.
Oh, Jace Carter was looking for another highlight play.
He wants to foul. He thought he was held down. Not too happy about it.
Well, he didn't get the elevation that we're used to seeing, so I would think there might be some truth in that.
There might be a little bit of truth. Or it might have just been a bad pass and he was trying to sell it for his teammate.
Could be that. Judd is testing the waters. Give it to Dempster. Shot clock running down at 4. That's great defense from Carter. And a tough shot for Dempster. Carter, tough to the basket. Wasn't going to get a whistle, and again, gives the look.
The look. Wide open shot from Cruz.
And banks the three-pointer. Going to make those ones pay. And just like that, the Nelson Giants are in the lead now. Bulls got off to a massive start. They led by double digits at one point. Darian Boyd.
Liam Judd at the start of the game did say that basketball is about runs. Nelson going on their run now. Oh, and answers back the Bulls.
Carter Witt said nuh-uh. 23-year-old Carter Witt enjoyed a 5-year collegiate career. Joins the Bulls after playing his rookie pro season in Germany. Averaged 10.1 points per game and 4.3 assists, but here he's averaging 9.8 assists. He is having a really good season at point.
Bit of discussion with the refs there, just wondering what happened and what's happening right now.
Just over 4 minutes gone in that second quarter. McNaught goes quick down the lane, gets it to Pero Hunt. He can't go back-to-back triples. Zion Anderson back on the floor with his first start today. He's played well. Carter from the top of the arc. And Witt does just enough to bat it into the hands of Anderson. Judd working hard, hustling. But put a foot out.
Ooh, highlight at the end there, trying to put it between his legs.
That first quarter was very high scoring, very quick, high tempo, but it's a bit more stop-start now in the second.
Yeah, both teams kind of slowing down. I think the Giants being in this zone just really taking the wind out of the sails of the Bulls.
The lead is being shared back and forth. It's now back with the Bulls, so timeout has been called. Now, if you're the Giants, is there anything you're changing up in the way you're playing offensively?
No, I think they're getting great looks. I think they're using their defense. They're slowing it down with their defense and getting out looking for fast buckets and then knocking down the open threes. I think they're better performing this second quarter.
This is what we were talking about earlier. Get your hoops at your school. Scan that QR code to apply to get some basketball hoops put in your school or to upgrade your hoops if the kids have been hanging off them too long and they're really bent now. If you're from Tasman, Canterbury or the West Coast, someone stole your backboard, you know, it happens.
I think we just need more hoops in schools, to be honest. Around the country, it's just such a popular game now, basketball.
It is. Fastest growing sport in New Zealand. That's why, dare I say, rugby's struggling for locks, because everyone's playing basketball.
It's just a better sport, really, isn't it?
More opportunities. Hey, it's a global sport. Played in far more countries around the world. And gosh, some of the players that we have down here in the South NBL, when you think of the Marcel Joneses, who have probably gone through 5 passports in their lifetime. Again, like, the Bulls are doing such a good job of confusing the space. The defense is right up in the grill.
A lot of deflections, which normally lead to steals. They're getting lucky here, the Giants. I think it'll pay off for the Bulls later in the game.
Carter, he's so athletic, elevates high. For the rebound, Witt threads his way through, dishes it off to Bigger. That's better stuff from the Bulls.
Great pass, great finish.
Luukkonen wants to go toe-to-toe with Carter.
Little flop warning.
Yeah, I just saw the flop warning coming from the ref, and I agree.
I too agree. You got to wall up there and take the contact.
See, we give credit where it's due. Ref got it right. We agree.
Great job.
Karahan, oh well, Luukkonen did a really good job there to keep Jace Carter well and truly away from him.
That is another good seal assist from a big. Love to see it.
Two-three zone here from the Giants. Saville, 17-year-old, nailing that 3-ball in his little jump of excitement.
Was it a jump of excitement or a jump on defense? I'll give him some credit. It was a jump on defense.
Hey, I'll be stoked if I'm 17 playing in a Sal's game with some G-Leaguers and I'm knocking down 3-balls. McNaughter goes in and out for him.
Good defense there as well. Backing up the open free with a good defensive possession. Oh, look, nice little source there. The behind the back pass with a good and one finish.
And he goes to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line once again. And hey, he's single-handedly getting kids some basketball hoops in schools. Spoke about the G-Leaguers out on the court. Darren Boyd played for the Santa Cruz Warriors this season, his rookie pro season. And Jace Carter with the South Bay Lakers. Have you been watching the NBA?
Have not been watching the NBA. I've been working or training or with my kids.
Feels. And being a teacher, you know? What can't you do, Rob Lowe? Smith-Milner gets aggressive and goes to rim, but stolen back from Judd. His second chance opportunity. He was wanting to throw that down and put him on a poster, but lost the handle, and Robinson goes the other way.
Executing off the turnover. I think we would have loved to see the highlight dunk there, though.
Could we what? Hey, don't forget our highlight show for the Sal's NBL.
Nice finish by Luukkonen.
Darren Boyd. 3 balls short, and yeah, that one was out of bounds on the rebound from Matthew, so they get another opportunity on offense to the Bulls.
Love to see that from Carter. He was the first one off the bench to try and celebrate that free. Knocked over some signage doing it, but love to see the support.
Kale Robinson. Anderson decided to drive himself and decided against going up against Smith Milner, got himself to the perimeter. 3 ball doesn't fall, Lacona gets the board. Inwood on the floor for the Giants as well. Giants playing in the white and the Bulls in the black, if you've just joined us. Smith Milner will go to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line.
Quick first step baseline to get the advantage on Bigger, and Bigger couldn't do anything but foul.
Smith Milner debuted for the Tallbacks back in 2014. Again, as I said, debuted for the Pirates in 2012, made a cameo appearance for the Giants in 2018 and finds himself back here with the Rams last year. Moved around a few teams, the Saints, Rams, Huskies, Giants.
This one's good there. No pizza this time round.
You gotta love the home crowd advantage. There's a child out there screaming ravenously.
I think it might actually be the Towel Boys.
I know, that's why it's even better. Romulo, what's the hardest place to score free throws? What crowd is the loudest every time you go to the line in New Zealand?
I think it might actually be the Airs, solely because there's a wall behind the line and it just puts my depth perception way off.
Jace Carter, another O board for him, but he's blocked from behind. He needs to get out of that paint. And that's Robinson.
Great take and great finish through the contact as well.
Big Nort just threading his way through. Get a little hot knife through buttock, gets around everyone. Close contest, no team really able to pull away. Both trading blows.
I don't like this one-on-one game. I'd love to see some more ball screens, maybe some flares.
Robinson.
But they are staying with it, the Bulls, staying on the glass, getting offensive rebounds, getting second chance points.
And the scoring's been very well spread throughout both teams. That's another and one play for Pero Hunt. I mentioned quite a few players with even scoring. Smith Milner with 12, Pero Hunt with 13, Robinson 12, Carter 10, Bigger with 9. So they're spreading the scoring load throughout the game. All of the people,
around a few there.
Yeah, all the people watching on the USA. Cruz Pero Hunt, who just got that free throw, scored over 1,000 points in the NCAA Div 1 basketball for the University of South Dakota. Only 5 other Kiwis have done that. Darian Boyd, a little bit off target.
Anderson was standing open at the top of the key there for a while, just wanting the ball.
What do you think Fitchett was trying to do there?
Probably yelling at the refs or something, knowing Fitchett.
The accuracy has just fallen away a little bit for both teams. I think Jace Carter has called a BNZ player timeout, so those unfamiliar with the league, we get a timeout each, only called by the players, so you're not allowed to go to the coaching benches, and you get advanced up the court. And if you scan that QR code, if you are in New Zealand, we've got 5,000 tickets to give away thanks to BNZ across the Sal's NPL games. I just got motion sickness from that. Enjoy a game in person.
Slowing it down for the last shot here.
Well, they've got time up their sleeves. Boyd.
That's a really smart.
Yeah, on the floor is
It
what
was
they
on the
call.
floor, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really smart foul there by the Giants, waiting for the Bulls to go through their action and then fouling. Because they're not in the bonus, so they have to reset from the sideline.
Match officials just having a little cordial, a little yarn. 1 point game. This is a very close contest, and if you read Casey Frank's previews every week that he puts up on South NBL website, he called it. He said it's going to be very close. It's just that Boyd with a little razzle-dazzle step back, but just short on that 3-ball attempt. So it's a 1 point game here from the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre, 49-48. It is the Bulls, the home team, leading the Giants in your round 5 action of the South NBL. What's up, TikTok? We are back. I'm trying to find all your questions. Go the Chiefs. Yep, I'm with you. Go the Chiefs. Some Marcel Jones fans here from the Middle East League.
Love that. He's played all over the world.
He has. A lot of Giants fans. What do you think the Bulls need to do? I'm probably going to ask you this question on here, but this is a question on here. What do the Bulls need to do, Rob Lowe, to seal the win?
They have to just find a way to thread through that zone. Really slowed them down that quarter.
Venezuelans watching, people from Zimbabwe, South Florida in the house. Why doesn't the opposing team always fill in the lanes on free throws?
So that'll be a coach killer. Coaches hate when you don't go in into fill the lanes, I guess you'd say, go in for the rebound. So the coaches won't be happy, but quite often they'll be having a chat during the first free throw. So the defensive or offensive rebounders will just be having a chat, and then they'll go in for the second free throw.
We've got literally, this is we're like team worldwide here. We've got people from Malawi watching, Germany. We've got another ad break coming up in about 5 minutes, so if you do have some questions, chuck them in. But we're going live soon. No, my Hokema, welcome back to the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. It is the Franklin Bulls leading 49 points to 48 in this tough contest on your Friday evening hoops. I said very close contest. Let's take a look at the Chemist Warehouse stats for this game. Thanks to our official stats partner, Chemist Warehouse, also sponsoring hoops in schools. The music's so loud, the cameras are shaking. That's what I love at a basketball game. Atmosphere. Here are those Chemist Warehouse stats. Talk us through these, Rob Lowe.
Yeah, Cruz, Parrot Hunt just getting downhill, getting on the rim and scoring, and you know, Tohi doing Tohi things. Done it for many years in this league, getting points at will. And then with the Bulls, Jace Carter, you know, he's so athletic. And then Robinson, you know, is it 4 threes? He's shooting the lights out first half.
Rebounds as well. Jace Carter, of course, leading the way. He, as I said, averages a double-double in this league. And Sam Dempster off the bench, leading his team with rebounds. You said it, he's such a hustler. And look at assists, Lukanen. That's good.
Big
Leading.
assists, and it doesn't include the seals we talked about, the screens that he's done. He's having a great game helping his teammates out.
100%. A few blocks as well, and some steals. Carter Robinson and Smith Milner.
I think they might have missed a couple of Carter's blocks as well. He's been flying through the air.
That guy does have hops. Don't go anywhere because we will have the second half coming up for you live and exclusive on Sky Sport and on TikTok. If you want to join us on TikTok, we will be live during the break. Then it is 49-48. Rob Lowe and I are back, and Ty's asking, is that the same Rob Lowe from St. Louis? And if he is, I don't forgive him for beating Memphis in 2012.
I remember that game. It was a great game. We won.
And,
Yes, it
and
is
Ty
me.
remembers that. Ty's from Memphis, and he knows.
Sorry, Ty.
Hey, to remember you from 2012, from the other side of the world.
Yeah, we're getting old.
You had no, but you you made an impact. When do the Airs play next? They played last night. Did they play last night? We should know this. They did no.
No, the Sharks played last night.
Yeah, they played the Airs.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. They already played this week. So they will play next week against the Saints. Tough game. That's at home too. Ty laughed and said, my cousin is Joe.
I'll be honest with you, Ty. I don't know everyone's name that I played against. Shout out, Joe. It was a long time ago.
I was still in high school. It's so good to see so many people watching live hoops. Aaron Gray, no, we're not putting the rugby on. Buy a Sky Sports subscription. So every Friday we have a game live, and it is always the Sal's NBL.
What better sport to watch on a Friday night?
Hey, you don't get cold when you're watching basketball live. Been sub-0 degrees, but I will give you a score update. The Crusaders are smashing the Blues 31-13. We'll see you guys in the third quarter score. Welcome back to the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. Friday night on the Sal's NBL, we are up by 1 point for the Bulls. The Giants trailing by 1. It is a tough and close encounter. Joining you, I'm Taylor Johnson and Rob Lowe, St. Louis' finest. Scan that QR code and let us know who will win. Is it the Bulls or is it the Giants? And pre-game, the Giants were leading this.
Yeah, they were. They had a good 20-30% more.
Yeah, but people are starting to back the Bulls. And why wouldn't you with a crowd like that? That's like having a 6-man on the court.
They've been great all night. You know, you hear them at the free throw line trying to put off the opposition team as well.
We look at some of the stats thanks to Chemist Warehouse. As I mentioned, the field goal percentage hasn't been great for the Bulls, but the amount of opportunities that they're getting and the free throws as well. They're leading with the rebounds and assists and steals. Points in the paint though going to the Giants.
It's a pretty evenly matched game, especially in the stats. think Nelson's shooting only 3 for 12 from three-point line. That's a big tell for Nelson, who's leading the league in three-point makes.
Yeah, to only be 3 from 12. Right, they average 13 a game.
Expect a better second half from them shooting-wise, you know, law of percentages and everything. I think they're getting good looks as well. They're not rushing those shots. So good looks normally mean to turn into makes.
The Giants are 100% from the free throw line, which is great for all the kids in the schools, but also great to see because the free throw percentage has not been great throughout the Sal's NBL this year. Some teams are in the 40s.
That's not what you want to see. I don't think that's what the coaches would like to see, and I hope teams have been working on it in training. That's going to come back and bite me on Sunday, but...
Rob Lowe, 100% from the line. You heard it here first. What do you think the 3 key messages were for the Bulls team at that halftime chat?
I think they would have had a chat about the zone that the Giants had put in. I think maybe cleaning up the defensive glass, and then just keep on pushing the pace and keep on attacking the hoop.
And for the Giants?
Yeah, I think same thing, keeping them off the glass. Both teams are attacking the glass with ferocity.
Ferociousness.
Ferocious.
Somewhere in the broadcast, I'd like to hear you use Casey Frank's stick-to-itiveness.
I won't be doing that. That's a Casey thing, and you know, fans love it or they hate it. I won't say which camp I'm in.
Keep them guessing. Mike Fitchett just laying down the law for his team before they go back out on court. Similar thing, Dan Ryan with the Bulls. You can see at the back there, Dom Kalman Portal out with an injury, as is Matt Freeman. Casey Nafor also not stripping up this game.
I would love to see the Giants, you know, attack more inside without those 3 bigs the Bulls are missing.
Yeah, when you look at Luukkonen and Smith-Milner, they do have height, but they're also solid.
Well, Tohi, I know from experience that he's strong. I'd imagine Luukkonen is as well.
You'll find out on Sunday.
I will.
Watch that game. Rob Lowe will be up against the Giants. And the Bulls, they go up against the Saints, which will be tough. It's 2 big games in a row.
Bigger travel day for them tomorrow as well, flying or driving down to Wellington.
Surely they don't drive. Do you guys drive from Auckland? I was going to say.
No,
surely budget's not that tight.
Don't know what other clubs are doing.
Hey, that's great for team building. You want to do an 8-9 hour drive? Get cramped up in a van together. Nonetheless, we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Oh, great vision and risky pass from Boyd to Carter in that corner. Judd does well to control that rebound and dish it to McNaught. 2-3 zone here for the Bulls, and overcooking that pass was Luukkonen, gifting the Bulls possession.
Love the pace that Nordy's playing at here. It's grabbing that, getting that outlet and pushing the pace and setting up the offense.
Cuddlewitt bringing that ball down. Boyd tries to get away from Terrell Hunt. It opens up for him. Doesn't finish at the rim. And another wayward pass for the Giants. It's back-to-back turnovers.
It's not the start you want coming out of halftime. Two just wayward passes that weren't even close to their intended target.
And time's on everyone's side. We're only into the first minute of that third quarter. Anderson is fouled by Smith Milner.
Oh, he nodding at Ryan, saying, "Yep, he made the right call there." I'm not sure it was, but I didn't see the whole angle.
Anderson, 22-year-old, got his first start in the Sal's this evening out of Rosemary College. Played with the Fire in 2024, then to the Bulls last year, and has really had increased minutes in the first 5 rounds. Real athletic, a real hustler is Anderson on defense too. Robinson just got an arm to that ball.
Another messy start in that play. It's 3 in a row from now soon. I'd love to see just a settled, composed offense here.
McNaught just clutching his jaw. Copped something from one of the Bulls players, so it will be a foul. Lukenan receives the inbound from Tara Hunt. Bit too handsy there from Boyd.
Good settling drive there. Get to the line, get 2 easy shots.
Tara Hunt, another tall black out on the court. He's capped first in 2018. Played for that Giants team in 2019, then went to the Tuatara, then the Fight. Now back here with the Giants. He's played over 65 games in the league, has Tara Hunt. Jace Carter just gets aggressive, goes straight to the basket. Needed to see a bit more of that, I think, from the Bulls, just going more direct.
I think so. It's working well for them. It worked well for them in the first half as well. I think they settled for a few too many threes.
Dub pulls up for the mid-ranger. Boyd gets the rebound. McNaught tries to get a hand in there. Defense shutting down the options, so Anderson has to cut across and he gets a whistle.
I like the patience the Bulls had there. They could have rushed up the first shot on the initial attack, and they brought it back out and set up a screen and roll.
First shot is good from Zion Anderson. Hustle hard and get the offensive board through Robinson, and Carter can't get that to drop. Those ones are so frustrating.
I think you've done all the work and it just bounces out. Good take though, and good rebound.
Difference at the moment is only 2 points, and it was a great catch underneath from Luukkonen, but again just cannot seem to score.
And an and one called.
Yeah, interested to see which way that one went. Decided that Tara Hunt was going to get the call against him.
Great finish through contact there as well by Witt. My angle could have gone either way.
The difference when you look at the stats, it's been quite similar for both teams, but I guess the stat that has the biggest deficit is the bench points. For the Bulls, it's 12, and for the Giants, it's only 2. Carter Witt adding to the purse for getting some hoops into schools for every 3 throw made. Chemist Warehouse will donate money to get more basketball hoops in schools. Everyone else can enjoy this fantastic game as Judd starts to get his radar going.
There you go, Judd's been quiet this game.
Which way is this call going to go?
2 more shots here.
Yeah.
I think it's another blocking call on Sammy Dempster. Love to see Juddy being a bit more aggressive this half. I think he started a bit quietly in the first half, and he's put up a few shots here, and he's starting to feel a rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, 4 points heading into the second half. William Judd, let's not forget, he averages 20.25 points per game and had a massive 34-point game against the Saints.
Fitch being negative, like always. That's an inside joke with me and Fitch. He's a very negative person, and he knows it.
We start there, 56 players, 53, 7 minutes on the clock, it's just under 6:59.
The lead extends ever so slightly, 56-53. It's been a very low-scoring quarter thus far. Lukanen, great vision out to Judd, who was looking to bank back-to-back 3 balls, and Dempster and Bigger throws him off him. Jace Carter pulls up for the triple, and well, that's an air ball.
Love the hustle from Bigger and Dempster, but could have been a better shot there.
There were plenty of Bulls players around him. Shot selection, as you said, probably wasn't the best there.
Down the other end, though, it's a bit of a worry when Juddy's getting wide open shots like that.
Again, great movement of the ball. And it's Robinson who was in the right place. Robinson wants to go for a 3 ball. Jace Carter, so athletic. He just dominates this league on offensive rebounds.
I like to slow it down, get in the post a little bit. I don't like that, but it... Yep.
Forcing the shot though, right? Like, we complimented them being patient before with the ball on offense. And the past couple of possessions, they've just fired off any old shot. Robinson.
It's a better shot, wide. I would say it's open and off a good screen.
Robinson scored a season-high 15 against the Phi last week, and he's already on 12. Again, Jace Carter with a rebound.
Slowing down here.
Robinson,
got to shoot it.
Yeah, 1 second left on the shot clock, and well, that time they probably took too much time to get the right shot.
Another air ball though. Is that 2 or 3? The last few possessions.
I think they just need a bit of a reset. As I said, it's a low-scoring quarter. It's 7-5. We're almost halfway through.
Sharp contrast to the start of the game where it was 30-20 in the first quarter.
Probably not enough halftime oranges. Like at Mike Fitch blowing up around.
Someone has done the wrong thing.
Someone's not in the right spot. Pero Hunt says, let me make up for it. Can't get there. Comes off the hand of Judd. Mike Fitchett's voice just echoes around the whole entire arena. Can you call this an arena? Leisure Centre.
All in Leisure Centre.
On the court again is young Saville. 17 years old. Gets that ball knocked away. Judd wants to go quickly, but Luukkonen is messy with it on transition. Tara Hunt. Again, just a little bit off.
I'd love to see him to try go pass bigger there instead of settling for a step back. You know, you're going against a 6'11", 7-foot kind of guy.
He's definitely got the footwork for it and the acceleration and explosiveness. Pakorangi on to the court now for the Bulls. Another 18-year-old. Good to see them trusting their bench. Saville gets it to Pakorangi. Sam Dempster getting the rebound. Pero Hunt pulls up, pulls the trigger on the triple. Luukkonen does well to steal it back off Saville, and they finally end their scoring drought.
Scoring drought from both teams, really. Still a 1-point game.
It's 7 points apiece after 5.5 minutes. Just seem to not be able to score at present, and it's going to go against the Giants.
I have no idea what happened there, but that was another air ball.
Not eating enough wheat bix here.
I think they've got Cruz for the little push on bigger there.
That's a win for the big guys, because that doesn't often happen. When a little guy pushes a big guy, it's usually playing on.
I actually enjoy seeing that called.
That's what I mean,
Because
it's a
the little
win.
guys get away with quite a lot of shoving and pushing. Obviously, we take it, but
Bigger has had quite a lot of trips to this free throw line. Nine attempts.
I think it's 9 attempts at the free throw line.
Two-point game, a very low scoring quarter, just 8-7.
Good play by Cruz there. Getting in the paint and kicking out to the open Juddy.
Oh, he gets the steal and he throws it down, and we finally get a highlight play.
What a dunk.
We saw him practicing those in the warm-up, and he delivered. And those are the kind of plays that G up your team. They get a little bit motivated after seeing that.
The replay. One of the high flyers of the league, Liam Judd.
Tie game here. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in this third quarter. Mike Fitchett having a chat to his team. Jace Carter just wanting to put himself. How much do you hate that, Rob Lowe, when players do that?
I find it hilarious, to be honest.
Do you do it?
Sometimes.
This music's quite interesting for a basketball game.
Everyone has their choices.
Reminds me of early 2000s on the viaduct. Friday night hoops in Franklin.
Definitely Friday night vibes.
It's Friday night somewhere. And it is here in Aotearoa.
Great pass, great patience down low.
And I like those looks better than going in, like living and dying by the 3-ball line, should I say. We've got a timeout here, 59-57. Crowd are starting to find their voice, and that's because there's free basketballs and free pizza on the line. But what does this Bulls team need to do to get the win here? Because they have led for most of the game, and the lead has changed a couple times, but they just can't seem to pull away.
I think this quarter's been pretty evident. No one's putting points on the board. I think it's the team that scores in the last quarter is going to be the one that wins. Both coaches might love the defense, though.
Is it good defense or is it poor offense?
Yes. I think it's a bit of both. I think there's been some really strong defensive plays, but there's also been some quite terrible offensive execution.
Two-point game here, the Giants over the Bulls. And like Rob Lowe said, it has not been a pretty scoring quarter. 11-8, the Giants lead this one. But the first quarter was 28-22, second 26-21, and now Bulls haven't even cracked double digits. Witt gets it out to Carter, who's had a quiet game by his standards as well. There's a lot of players here who've had some big performances.
Something going on with the rims at Franklin Pool and Leisure.
Let's blame the rims, because those ones, I mean, how many times have those not dropped in this game? I mean, almost at the end of the third quarter, the highest scoring player at the moment is Cruz Hunt with 16.
I love the looks we're getting in the start of this, or the end of this quarter here.
Cal Robinson makes it 14. His season high is 15, so he's 1 point away from that one. Deep two from Tero Hunt. The field goal percentage has not been pretty. The Bulls are at 35%, the Giants at 42. Robinson, wide open look, needs to nail it.
It's a good look, though. You're getting inside the paint, kicking it open for a wide open shot. We just got to knock those down.
I think I want to see more points in the paint. I'm not just saying that because I got a big sitting next to me, but when it's this close, you don't need to gamble with the threes. Just, come on, add some points on the board. Add some scoreboard pressure.
I think I said it at halftime. I would love to see some of the Nelson bigs getting some touches down low. Not living and dying by the three, like another one.
Thanks, Steph Curry. 59 all. Carter breaks the scoring drought. 16 points for Carter now in this game. But also, again, very stop-start, right? That first quarter was so free-flowing. We were going end to end. It's turnover after turnover here in the third.
They started the game off picking up full court as well. Maybe the legs getting more exhausted as the game wears on.
Minute left to play in the third. McNaughty drives, dishes it off to Judd, and he's absolutely sandwiched between Bigger and Carter. I like the aggression though, just going into the paint, driving to the cup, forcing a call.
Forcing the call. Getting some easy points at the line.
And helping the kids in schools get basketball hoops.
Helping the kids.
You're not going to forget that now on Sunday. Every time you go to the line, you're going to think of the children. And the children that'll be yelling for you to miss. Even though it's a home game, you know, those kids.
I think only the away team gets pizza if they miss 2 in a row. So
Hey, there's a lot of Tasman people living up here in Auckland. There'll be some Giants fans there, Juddy's family.
quite a lot of Aucklanders on the Giants team as well.
Exactly. Carter wants to go back-to-back 3 balls, can't do that. Anderson got a good rebound and Boyd buries the 3.
If the Giants can answer back here to end the quarter.
Stretched it out to 5. That's the biggest lead we've had in a while. And well, the thread of the pass was excellent from Smith-Milner, but Judd wasn't expecting it.
Just wasn't looking. There's the attack from Juddy. Just putting pressure on the rim and forcing a call. I think you have to foul him there as well, because he might take off and dunk on you if you don't.
2 seconds left on the clock. Witt calls into the 3rd quarter in style. And just like that, the Franklin Bulls go 68 points to 60. It's a low-scoring game, but it is a real grind here at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. 10 more minutes to go after this. We will see who will get the win. TikTok is active tonight. Over 99 comments since we were last in here. Rom said, hey, it's not the courts. I've played here. Oh, it's not the rims. I've played here.
I don't think it's the rims either.
Jacob said, how could they miss nearly every shot? You know what? They didn't eat their Weet-Bix. That's why.
How many Weet-Bix are you eating? Yeah?
You know what? This is a hot take. I boil my Weet-Bix. I use boiling water.
What?
And then I put milk in it so that it's soft like porridge.
What?
I'm gonna get cancelled now.
Can we clip that or something? Because that's wild.
How many Weet-Bix do you have?
No, we're not moving on from that. That's wild.
Hey, I grew up in rural Tikuiti, okay? We did some wild things. Because, you know, they're so hard to eat.
Oh, some milk.
Yeah, but if you put hot water in it first, then milk, it's good.
I do like 6.
$68 points to 60. The Bulls with the lead by 8. Ten more minutes to find out who will get the win.
Oh, good cut by Carter and good finish.
So those are the plays we like to see from this Franklin Bulls team.
Right at the timeout, the quarter time. Coach would love that.
Boyd almost getting an intercept there, knocking it out of bounds. I think everyone's just stepped up a little because Savage is on. You want to play savagely? You want to get some wins?
Here we go into the post, 5 seconds left.
Oh, picking the pocket was wit. No one really talking to Lukanen on his own team, saying he was right there. The dime is excellent too, and the Bulls came out firing, and Fitchett has seen enough.
Back-to-back back cuts as well. Coach killers.
Get yourself a $35 large, not a pizza. Scan that QR code or take a photo or write down that code there and go to the sales website, because it's valid until Tuesday. So you've got 4 more days to use that code if you've already had your dinner tonight. What's your favorite pizza, Rob?
Just a standard pepperoni.
What's a non-pizza?
Looks good from the picture.
It looks #healthy because there's green on it. So I think I'd feel good about eating that one.
Not a pizza. Gotta be healthy.
I've been told it's basil. Yeah, that's still green. It's basically a salad. Chemist Warehouse, the official stats partner of the Sales NBL, and the stats aren't pretty reading if you're a Franklin Bulls supporter. 39% from the field. They've had 11 from 18 from the free throw line, shooting at 61%. They've left 7 points out there. But the Giants have only got 4 3-pointers in this game. Let us remind you, they are number 1 in the league for 3 points made. They average 13. There's a combination of being off on this game, but also the defense being strong too from the Bulls. And, well, Boyd took out his own teammate in Carter there.
Both of them going for the rebound. Another miss from free to start the quarter.
20%, 4 from 20 for the Giants. Beyond the arc.
Great Kiwi music in the background.
Well, there were not many, if any, points scored in that third quarter. Hopefully we get more now.
You've been hanging out with Casey too much, haven't you?
We just need 4 players to test how slippery the floor is.
The Tau boys and girls are doing a phenomenal job tonight. A lot of people on the floor.
Bit of movement from the Giants, and Chris Hunt adds the 5th 3-ball for the game for the Giants. But again, they have been underperforming in that area. Oh, Witt just drives through. Great passing from Carter to Boyd.
Right back at them on 3.
No issues with the rims in this quarter.
They've played out of a horns action for the last 3 or 4 possessions, the Bulls. Getting good success from it.
For those unfamiliar with basketball, explain what horns is.
Horns is, you have the point guard up top, you've got the 2 bigs setting screens for him and playing out of that action. Bulls have been flaring and going either into a Spain or a second side action.
Losing the handles there, and Anderson, great shot of Dan Ryan, just saying calm things down. Oh, wide open underneath was bigger. Jace Carter gets a good body check. Bigger. It was a really haphazard shot coming in, and oh, it looks like Witt's stolen it. Another opportunity. McNaught tries to whack it out of Bigger's hand. It's all a bit messy here.
Bigger tried to get the net down on the way up. It looks like it's stuck up there.
Boyd Misses that one. Farrell Hunt bounce pass, the assist is good to McNaught, finishes at the cup. It looks like some pretty tired bodies out there right now.
Both teams kind of running a shorter rotation this game.
Well, in that first and second quarter, as we see a tough finish from Boyd, that first and second quarter, both teams rotated their benches heavily, but from that third and leading into this one, we haven't really seen too much rotation.
Here comes Sammy Dempster onto the court. Some fresh legs at the big spot.
Number 4 for your Franklin Bulls, Boyd.
Boyd, 25 years old, had a season high 29 points against the Phi last round. Sitting at 13 in this game. Didn't look like a whole lot was happening offensively there for the Giants. There was a lot of static bodies.
A lot of just passing around the top. Then Naughty put his head down and got, I think he's at the line maybe? Oh, just out of bounds play. But way to put his head down and get the foul call.
Smith-Milner tries to feed it through to Dempster, but Carter sticks his hand out. Boyd. Oh, gets it to Robinson, and this is a season high for Cale Robinson now at 16.
What a cut from him as well, just to see the Boyd making a play down the middle, just to find the opening.
Smith-Milner replies with 2 points of his own, but you spoke about it plenty of times. The Bulls are playing smaller than usual with some of their injuries, and bigger off the court too. Probably want to see Smith-Milner go to work a little bit more.
He's got a definite mismatch down there. Just a few more plays inside.
You're playing the Giants on Sunday. Watching this game, who are the threats? Who are you thinking, we need to slow this person down? Or how are you going to counteract them? You're going to run different defenses, offenses? What are you thinking, previewing the game for Sunday?
I don't think you can take this game for what it is. It's been a grind for them, and we've got to come with our A game. I think all of them are great players in their own right, and we've got to match up against them. We've got to come to play.
Witt gets it to Anderson. Bounce pass through. Oh, lovely ball movement from Robinson to bring it around, and he's up to 18 now. McNaught, oh, it's messy. Bring it down court. Judd was looking for another highlight reel.
Well, after whistle dunk show.
McNaught, well, he's been around for a long time. It's hard to believe he's only 23.
Yeah, the young vet getting a start this year.
Again, not a lot happening offensively, and Pereira Hunt forced to go himself, and Jace Carter does well defensively on him.
Not getting much out of their offense, relying on one-on-one right now.
Oh, there's a big block from Smith-Milner, and a clean one too.
I love the attack from Carter though, putting some pressure on the rim. Here's the Tohi post-up finally, and he gets 2 shots.
We went from being tie game to now quite a big lead for the Bulls. How did this happen? Where did the Giants fall away?
Well, the Bulls are just getting a few stops in a row. They're stringing stops together and getting some easy transition looks and easy buckets under the hoop.
Tohi at 14 points. Made that 15 and he's averaging about 15 per game. He played his rookie pro season in Germany. Boyd with the footwork going up high and putting enough air on that shot to stop Smith-Milner in the block.
That was a tough finish over the big.
Dempster more wayward with the 3 ball, but the rebound was kind to Judd.
Sammy not showing much on the stat sheet except his 7 rebounds.
He almost made that one as well, but Robinson won the battle to the ball. Atmosphere's just dropped a little bit too. The Bulls fans quiet. Their team's got a healthy lead at present with 4 minutes to go. And Mike Fitchett calls timeout once more because it's really starting to get away on them. But we were at a tie ball game, and all of a sudden the Bulls had outscored the Giants rapidly.
It's getting their heads on the rim, getting easy buckets, easy layups, and the Giants just, the fluidity in their offense has just dried up a little bit. They're going one-on-ones a lot. So hopefully Fitch here draws something for them and gets the ball through hands and they get a good look.
4 minutes is plenty of time in a game of basketball too. It's like an age.
It's an age.
Would you like to see anyone come off the bench? Was there anyone that impressed you in the wrap, or do you think might just add something different to the offense that's struggling for the Giants?
I think just anyone, just to spark a bit of energy. Maybe some pressure up the floor.
Yeah, Inwood is usually pretty good off the pine. He's their leading scorer in Rapid. He was for the last game as well. Got 13 today. The Giants went down though in the Rapid game, 45-38 to the Bulls. The Giants are reigning champions. This is the biggest lead of the game now for the Bulls. We're on an 11-point scoring run.
It's pretty telling, the bench points, 13-2 in favor of the Bulls.
Massive mismatch down low, and so McNaught did the right thing, kicked it out. The ball movement beyond the perimeter. Tara Hunt with a low shot, gets the refund from Smith-Milner. Will they get a third opportunity? Might have been out by the Bulls. No, it will be a Bulls inbound.
Good hustle getting the extra shot, just a bit short. Bulls just happy to slow it down here a little bit.
Anderson knocks down another triple. He's been really good on his first start tonight.
Yeah, he's doing everything coaches have asked of him. You know, knocking down some open shots, playing hard defense, looking ready to match up on Naughty straight off the make.
Interesting shot selection there by the Giants. He's really blown out.
Oh, he can make that shot. Oh, great. Another layup at the hoop from the Bulls. Here's a 5-on-5 off sub from Fitch. Not happy.
All of a sudden, we went up to a 21-point lead for the Bulls. I don't think many would have picked this. It was neck and neck right up to that third quarter. Yeah, you can see the Giants bench all waiting to check in.
Fitch was calling for a foul foul there, wanting his players to foul. I think he's wanting to get them out. Ready for the next game, I guess.
We're going to have a fired up Giants team to play on Sunday because Fitch won't hold back.
Oh, he probably needs to say something to him the way they came out in this fourth quarter.
That's the thing, the game wasn't away for them at all. They were well and truly still in the game. Jace Carter catches and just finishes right underneath. Nickel can't get his radar on, but good work to get the offensive board. And again, it's a bit of hot potato underneath the rim, but eventually Bigger gets the rebound.
Young guys trying to get their first points.
This is the time to shine. You need to show Fitchett, hey, this is why I need more minutes. And the 3-ball is good.
Stretching the lead out further. Good things come. You know, they've had a lot of shots on the rim, finally opening it up.
Vericchio responds with a triple of his own, and you can see the Bulls bench are about to check in as well. The roars go around the crowd, clapping off the starting five or those on court because they have done their job this evening. This is an emphatic win when you think about how close it was the first, second and third quarter, and in the fourth. I mean, at the moment, they've outscored them 27 points to 9 in the fourth. Massive.
Yeah, massive fourth quarter from the Bulls here. Coach will be extremely happy going to the locker room.
Oh, they've got a big challenge too on Sunday. They're playing the Saints. Probably why Carlin Davison's watching and judging the commentary.
Shout out, Carlin.
.23 points. One of the bigger score lines in terms of deficit between two teams that we've seen in the league, because a lot of the games have been very relatively close.
Yeah, it's been a really hard-fought league so far this year. A lot of teams scraping victories, and some teams feeling like they missed out.
Noah Williams onto the court.
Looks like there was a tech call there. Didn't see it.
Oh, I've got a text from the director. Who is your MVP, Rob Lowe?
I think I'd have to go with Jace Carter. He's scored the ball well today. He's made some great defensive efforts, great rebounding, and his team won.
Jace Carter played very well. Cal Robinson as well, and Carter Witt. It's been a real team performance from the Bulls, really, though. It's hard to pick a real standout because everyone has done their part.
Love to see the double-double from Carter Witt with the 12 assists.
He leads the league in assists, and you can see why. 12 assists in a game is massive. He averages 9. To Saville. To Peyton Hughes. Noah Williams. Noah Williams played well in the Rapid League. It was his debut, and he's making his Sal's debut as well. 18-year-old. His rookie season. Welcome to the league, Noah. Matthews wants to accelerate, can't get around him, and he'll go to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line.
Final instructions for their last play, the Bulls. They should come and rebound now.
Well, you called it at the beginning of the game. You said you like the way the Bulls are looking. You think they're going to get the win, and Well, they delivered.
I think they were just a bit more aggressive getting to the hoop and putting pressure on the Giants' bigs.
Let's count them down. 10 seconds on the clock.
Any hesitation, who is going to go up and shoot? Perry gets it out. Shot clock has run out. It was all indecision in the end. It was a messy finish to the game, but the Franklin Bulls with a statement win over the Nelson Giants, 97 points to 73. Both teams need to back it up on Sunday, a short turnaround. A big win for the Franklin Bulls. They will play the Saints at 6 o'clock on Sunday from Wellington, and the Tuatara will host the Giants in the event Finder Stadium. If you haven't get your tickets to both of those games, what better things to do than on a Sunday afternoon than watch some basketball?
All weekend.
Well, Rob Lowe was tasked with picking an MVP, and he's picked Jace Carter, and you can see why he leads this game in points scored, and he's had about 4 or 5 20-point games. Pretty sure every game he's played, he's been in the 20s.
Yeah, he's having a great start to the year, and you know he's showing his athletic ability, rebounding, blocking, and getting out in transition and getting easy buckets.
Massive double-double as well from Carter Witt, 12 assists and 18 points. 23-year-old from North Carolina has been impressive. I feel like, yeah, maybe there's a couple of blocks not registered on that stat list.
Definitely seemed like he had more watching the game.
A few steals there as well.
Here by man of the moment. Joined here by man of the moment, Carter Witt, mate. What a game that was, 97-73, but on a personal front, 18 points, but more importantly, 12 assists. You must be wrapped with your performance.
Yeah, no, it was, I just had to get my teammates the ball, let them make plays, and they came up big tonight.
And everyone just had their own share in it, both ends of the court.
Yeah, no, I mean, we have a fun style of basketball. Everybody's going to touch it, and it makes the game exciting. We like playing together, so it's fun.
It's a hard weekend, this one. Double, you got a big team on the bounce, of course, with the Saints, who go in as the league leaguers. Pumped for that one, obviously.
Yeah, no, that's a huge game on the road. I know they're a good team, so it's a quick turnaround, but we got to get ready to play.
Just finally, Mother's Day. Mum back home, of course. Anything to say?
Yeah, no, I know she'll be watching it, so happy Mother's Day. I miss you, love you, so I'll see you soon.
Awesome. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there, and enjoy the rest of your day, everyone.
Well, that wasn't Jace Carter, that was Carter Witt, but hey, you can give him MVP as well because they both played very well. That's what happens when you got two people with Carter, one surname and one first name. Nonetheless, he did play well, but Jace Carter was the MVP, but we'll give Carter Witt his flowers as well for his double-double. These are the upcoming games. Tomorrow, 3 games, and don't forget the Rapid League games before them as well. The Phi and the Rams, it's an early tip-off, 12:30. Hawks and Nuggets on your Saturday afternoon, 3:30, and then the Jets will go up against the Sharks. The Sharks played last night, so a short turnaround for them. And a trip to Palmerston North too, what's not to love? And then the Tuatara and the Giants. And then there is another game after that. It is the Saints and the Bulls. Well, that is it here from the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. Round 5 of the Sal's NBL. It is the Bulls with an impressive win over the Giants, 97-73. We will see you back here at 12:30 tomorrow for more Sal's NBL action. Mā te wā, pō Mārie.